Hi everyone. Wow, how are you all? This live today is called Finding Motivation in Turbulent Times. Yes, I have a nice, sexy, husky voice. I have had a little bit of laryngitis, but that's on the way out. So my voice is coming back. I do feel that maybe sometimes things have to change within us so that we can change a lot of energy of what's really happening around us. So the live today, finding motivation in turbulent times. Excuse me. I'm prepared. I've got my water. I've even got a cough lozenge. I have fresh air. The door's open. So how are you all out there? I'd love to see some hearts and comments today. So first thing, turbulent times, where we're at in humanity's history really. There's a lot of turbulence in atmosphere, a lot going around, a lot of movement, a lot of internal chaos, I would say. The external chaos we know is there, but always remember that external has always come from internal. So we just have to notice this a little bit more, where inside ourselves is a little bit of turbulence, where the mind may be still a little bit erratic, where the mind may still not able to understand where we're at and what we're doing and what has to change for us. And, you know, even that saying, how I just said that change, what needs to change? Does change need to happen in your life? We are on a universal 5 year. 5 is all about the change. Hence, I'm a universal life path 5, so my life is always changing. For the good, you know, I'll share with you that change, when I say change, I'm not talking about negative. I'm not talking about something that's creating more waves of negative emotion or negative feelings. No. When I talk about change, I talk about movement from one energy system to another, movement within me of ideas, thoughts and feelings, healings within me that change my molecular structure, that help me understand deeper who I really am. To me, that's change. Change does not have to be negative. A lot of people go, oh my God, I'm scared of change. What is it going to look like? What's going to happen? So, motivation in these turbulent times, I do feel it is sometimes about changing our awareness about what's really happening, where we're going, what we're doing. So I'd love to see some comments today of what motivates you. And are you still able to bring that motivation through in these turbulent times in humanity's history? This is a big, big couple of years for humanity. So are you motivated? What is your motivation? And are you able to still bring it through? Now, I have my notes here. Motivation. Wow. You know, people go, yeah, you motivated, Caroline? Have you got motivation in you? When I just did that, I was like, oh, you know those seminars that you go to, the entrepreneurial high voltage seminars, and everyone's like, high five, yeah, we got this. That's how people build motivation. It's an excitement within the system. Now, this motivation, when you are in a room with a couple of thousand people, all energized and pumping that energy through their system, and yes, and I can do this, and we are amazing, and life is fantastic. You take that in. You absorb everything that's going on in that field of energy, in that room. And you walk out of that and you go, oh my God, that was the best thing I've ever done in my whole life. And I'm saying this because I know I've done this a couple of times. Excuse me, I'm just looking for something. I think I'm going to sneeze. Okay. I'm not sick, everyone, so I'm actually over what I had. my throat just has to catch up, and I'm just a bit nasally, but I'm actually good. It's been actually 10 days now, so I'm absolutely over it for sure. Actually 11 days now. 11 days. So motivation, it can be catching. The energy within you, it goes, oh my God, I want to do that. Or I'm going to buy that seminar, or I'm going to buy that package, or I'm going to follow that person because of all of that motivation. So finding motivation in turbulent times. We can't go to these big seminars right now here in Australia. We can't feed off each other's energy in a positive way right now. So we have to find another way. How would that look? You know, let's have a look. Thank you for all those beautiful hearts. So let's have a look. What does that actually look like? To actually get motivation without being in that motivational seminar. Because I know when I walk away from them myself, I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. That's who I want to be. And most times, do we continue applying that? No. You know why? Because a lot of the motivation ceases, okay? The motivation slows down because you're not in the atmosphere anymore. You're not in the hyped energy of it. Some people will stay on that wave of collective energy, and they may create something from that which they can get boosted forward. But I would say a lot of people coming away from motivational seminars, it only lasts for maybe a week or two, if even that, before their regular thoughts and feelings start to come in. So motivation in turbulent times. It's motivation. The word motivation to me is about movement. When I feel I'm unmotivated, so let's go to unmotivated. I really would love for some of you to comment today and let me know what brings you motivation. How do you keep your motivation high, vibrating? And what is it that motivates you to become more of who you are, or to create more of what you desire? And are you able to keep that going in these turbulent times? So please comment. I would love that. So motivation, here we go. Before we talk about what motivation is, because we all know that, it's that high, movement forward, future ideas, goal setting. Okay, let's get motivated. But what's unmotivated? I see a lot of this right now, that there are many people who are feeling unmotivated. Why? Because they're fearful. Why? Because their beliefs are telling them they can't, they shouldn't, they didn't. What's the point? Why? Because everything that is being placed out into ideas at the moment can be suppressed by outside forces, unseen forces, things that we have no control over. So we are out of control with creating high energy things to do, be, new jobs. The anxiousness that is around right now is because of the unknown. Your weddings, funerals even, parties, gatherings, all of this, all right? All of this, excuse me. So all of this is giving us fear. What's the point of creating a gathering? I don't know if it will go ahead. How many people can attend? Is it worth my time and my energy? This is a lot to do with the times right now, and the unmotivated energy feels like a depression, all right? That's all I can say. A flat line, you know, why, what's the point, should I, shouldn't I? And then the mind goes, well, there's no point in conjuring up new creations right now because they may not be able to happen. They may not be able to be placed into fruition to grow that seed, to create the beautiful dream that I have in my mind, that my energy, my guidance has been prompting me to do. So I find a lot of this, yeah, a lot of this is happening. Yeah, someone just said my partner and I cancelled our wedding for October. That's really sad. I feel for you because, my son was meant to get married last October, had to cancel it. He's still booked in to get married this October. They've decided that no, had enough. We're just going to get married, whether it's just the two of them and a couple of people, or it goes ahead with a big gathering. I think sometimes this is the unmotivated feeling. What is that point? Now, I'm just going to read here. Positive thoughts and feelings motivate you. Inspiring people motivate me. Goals and dreams. Beautiful. Thank you, Christy. Yes, we need to keep vibing high. We need to keep that frequency high. Otherwise, unmotivation can actually look like depression. It's not that you're depressed, but the state of lifestyle awareness, unknown, makes us feel moments of depression. But remember, don't label yourself as depressed. You're not. You're just in a wave of depression. Now, so unmotivated, it's the why, because the beliefs are telling us, what's the point? People won't come. We might go back into lockdown. Why would I waste my money? It's not working. Businesses are closing. Things aren't happening. There is so much out there. So that's why I wanted to talk about this. What this brings up is definitely cancellations. We're seeing it everywhere. People have to cancel. A lot of sicknesses come up. Not COVID, but a lot of other sickness, because we are in like a whirlpool. So the unmotivation has brought up a lot of things for people. This unmotivated energy creates an anxious feeling inside the body. And that anxious feeling is because we don't know. The unknown is fearful. The unknown is not what we like. We like to plan, to know, unless you're a real spontaneous human being. Oh, sometimes I wish I was really spontaneous. I'm a planner and I need to know. So what is it we really want here? Excuse me. Bit more water. So what we actually are wanting, human beings want to be motivated towards something, anything. While we are in this turbulent times, I would suggest sometimes not to dream massively, because if you put all your energy into one major thing right now and it cannot come to fruition, or it gets suppressed or cancelled without your control, then the unmotivated feeling comes in of what's the point? Because you've placed so much of your time, your energy, your effort into something that in the end it just collapses. That's a downer. That's a bummer. That's so unfair. So you have no resources left within you to begin again. So in these unknown times, my suggestion is, what is it you want? You want to be motivated towards something. Don't start with something big. Look at a small thing. Look at something around your home even. It could be, you might need to be motivated to clean out one of your cupboards, to do your housework, to do some gardening. Start somewhere in the most smallest part of your life. So, what is it you want? Well, let me see. What would I want right now? I would love for the weeds to be done in my garden. All right. Let me get myself, so I found my want. What is it I want? I want the weeds to be gone in my garden. Now, I could get a gardener to do it, of course. That would cost me money. But how do I get motivated toward weeding my garden? So what I find is, let's go to what I want. So I want small things first, everyone. I want the weeds to be done in the garden. I need to kickstart. What am I kickstarting? A feeling. All right, so I look here and I go, I want the weeds done, but I need to be kickstarted. It's like starting a car, that's a bit sluggish, because that's unmotivated, is sluggish energy. So, you're turning the keys, going, it's like, I don't want to do it. You're doing this. So I'm not actually feeling like my motor running, I'm feeling it kickstarting, no, yes, no, yes, no, procrastination, okay, yes, no, yes, no. So what I need to do is I need to kickstart to get the feeling inside me. And what is the feeling? The feeling is the idea. Weeding. How many times have I gone out into my garden and actually started weeding and felt amazing when I look at all those weeds I've pulled and how great it made me feel and how much the garden looks amazing after the weeds are pulled. All right, so here's the first thing we do. If you're feeling unmotivated for bigger things, start somewhere small. Find out what you want to do around the simplicity of your life and your home. Then, how do I become motivated? What is going to motivate me towards doing my weeding? I have to get that feeling inside. I have to stop just slowly turning that. I have to kick that motor going. How do I do that? By feeling, remembering. Go back to a memory within you. What it was like at the end result of pulling all the weeds. Even though I'm looking at my garden, there's weeds in it. But what did it feel like? Wow, you feel accomplished. You feel motivated. You feel energized because you're out in nature. You ground yourself, which clears your mind. Like every particle of your being is getting touched. So kickstart, feel it, and get the idea in your mind of what the outcome looks like so that motivates you to begin. So then let's go back to what does I want? I want the garden weeds pulled. I need to kickstart myself. Why? Because I need to get my motor running. I need to recharge. I need to, get all those cogs and wheels spinning again within me, because unmotivation creates stiffness in the body. If you're not walking, exercising, gardening, housework, remember, we're just talking about the simple things around the home now. If you're not motivated to do those and your motor isn't running, your energy is not raising. Your energy is sluggish. Hence, every day you get up and feel the same. And hence, you're so unmotivated. And hence, nothing gets done. So, raise your energy is why we start the motor running again. To raise our energy, that's bringing motivation. When your energy inside your body, which is the motor of this machine, when it starts to rise, you will feel motivated. All right. Then, get this, toward weeding, why is it important to get my energy up towards it? Because then I feel powerful. Yeah? I feel powerful. I am running on all cylinders. My oil, my food, my blood, everything is moving, pumping through my system. When I have that going within me, and I go out in my garden and I start gardening and weeding and looking, it just happens like that. Yeah, it is easy, simple, it's amazing. So we have the wants. We've kick-started. We've got the motor running. We've energized ourselves. You begin to feel differently inside because your energy is raising. You have clarity. Yeah, clarity in your mind. When your energy is positive, your motor's running, your energy is positive, what that means is you're clear. You have moved out of your system all those cobwebs that make you feel unmotivated. So your mind is positive. You have clarity, uplifting. You feel powerful. So a job like pulling weeds in the garden is so simple. It's a simple task and it's easy. And you feel so amazing afterwards. Then this positive energy, what it does is it gives you sparks of light. Now, when I talk about this, when I was writing some notes here before this, I thought, what is that feeling that I'm looking for to, with doing my gardening? The spark of light. It's like when my motor here is running at full capacity, it's not sluggish, it's not unmotivated, it's moving, it's purring. When they talk about a motor, it purrs. When you're purring inside, your eyes sparkle. Did you know that? Your eyes sparkle. You begin to process it all. You begin to apply it all. The eyes sparkle. That is what I call bringing in the spark of light into your being so you can get motivation. So when all this is happening, you're there, you're building it, then what do? Once you have positive energy, you step up and out. Like if all that's happening inside me, do I want to sit down? Do I want to go through all my woes and worries? No. I actually want to step up and get out. I want to go into the sunshine. I want to feel the wind on my face. I want to go pull those wheels. We attain our goals. We actually step on the first stepping stone of creation, from a dull place to an energized place, from a nothing place to the seeds being planted. All right, small steps, one at a time. Okay, so here we go. What is this all about? Finding motivation in turbulent times. I would ask you all to just start with one small thing. Don't overwhelm yourself, because life is overwhelming as it is at the moment for people. Take that one step. I'm just going to go through this again to help you understand. So we've talked about gardening. It could be housework. It could be cleaning out the closet, cleaning out a cupboard. All right. It could be going for a walk. I know myself personally, I love nature and I love walking. But when I am unmotivated in my business or in any other part of my life, not just that part of my life ceases, everything ceases. I won't go walking. I stop meditating. I don't do yoga. I watch Netflix, eat crap. I want to keep unmotivation in. I don't know how to live any other way because unmotivated energy has taken over. So know that when these things happen, you are in unmotivated energy. So you have to, this is why I say, don't try to think of something massive and big to step you out of it, because that can be really uncomfortable. Just take one thing, one little thing, and ask yourself, what is it that I can do today? And remember, find out, what is it I want? Do I want the weeds out my garden? Do I want my house clean? Do I want to clean a cupboard or a window? Or do I want to go for a walk? Or do I want to write some ideas down? Or do I want to start creating towards a business? Start with something. You don't have to know what the end result is, Motivation is a momentary thing. Give yourself that moment to uplift your energy. So you want to be motivated towards something. You need to kickstart, which is the feeling inside, so that you can get the ideas, the feelings, the gatherings you want to do or teachings. If you want to have pleasure, go on a picnic or plan a barbecue or friends coming over, you need to be motivated toward this. How do you be motivated? You've got to kickstart, just something little. How can I kickstart? Let's have a look at gatherings at our homes. You know, we used to love having people over for barbecues. The unknown. How many can I have? Will it get shut down? Will I waste money on all that food? What's happening? Well, you've got to just start somewhere. We cannot live believing that things won't happen. We cannot live believing that we have to cancel something all the time. We have to be positive and just begin, place that energy out there and continue, whether it's 2 people or 100 people that come to your events, or if it's, you and your partner because there was a lockdown and you've got all this food, great, you don't have to cook for 2 or 3 days, Continue planning, continue putting the energy in, because this is going to motivate you to live. It's going to motivate you to open up to life again. But if you are so worried and waiting for this unseen, unknown energy of these times to leave before you begin to create something, you may be sitting for a long time doing nothing. You have to just continue living. And then life will show you that, and life will start living with you. But if we're waiting for the outside of life out there to change so that we can start living, then unfortunately you're not living. And then what's going to happen is the energy you place out into atmosphere is I'm not living. Life is not worth living. I can't plan. I can't create. So the universal energies in the energy pool outside of you will start to create more of I can't plan, I can't live, I can't plant seeds. So things start to die. That last one, when I said I can't plant seeds, my whole inner went, oh, imagine if we can never plant seeds again because of the unknown, because of the fear of cancellation, the fear of lockdown, the fear of being told how many, when, why, and how. If we're not planting seeds, this whole system that we have created is going to start to crumble. Stop not planting seeds. Continue planting seeds. Let your energy grow. Become motivated again in the unknown. That's the classic here. Become motivated in this unknown energy. One little stepping stone. Do one thing, then do the next. And if it gets cancelled, so be it. You just apply it again and again. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let what is happening out there unmotivate you in here. Keep going. Keep looking. Not much is going to change over the next few years, all right? This is with us. We just have to learn how to change within it, that it can change. But if you're waiting for it to change outside of you before you change inside, it's not going to work, because that is a reflection of this. Okay, I'm not going to go too deep in that. Finding motivation in turbulent times. Find one small thing. You want to be motivated towards something. You need to kickstart, get the feeling, which is the kickstarting, get that little murmur thing happening, toward doing one little thing. Once your motor is running, you kickstart a few times, you go, actually, no, yeah, I could do this. That's the motor running. Oh, it's like, I've just raised that energy. I've just started my heart, hello. My heart's on the other side. Heart's not over here. Yeah, my heart started to actually flow more. It's not like this. It's going, oh, yeah, let's do this. So we got the motor running. What happens then? You've raised your energy. You go, yes, I can do this. That's energy raising. Then you feel powerful. You are running on all cylinders. You know what a car's like? When you run it on all cylinders and you just put your foot on the accelerator while you're in park, you're vroom, vroom. hasn't taken off yet, but you can feel that movement in you. It's like, yeah, this is all vibration, people. This is what we have to understand. So, ideas, business, pleasure, teachings, gatherings, it doesn't matter what it is, gardening, cleaning your home, get to it. Get your motor running, raise your energy so you can feel powerful and you're running on all cylinders again. What that then brings is positive energy. Oh, like, how do I get positive energy? Well, this is the stream of how to get it. You get positive energy. Once your energy is positive again, you are uplifted. How do we become uplifted? The mind is calm. The monkey mind chatter has gone to the background again. You have clarity. You are clear. You are pointed in a direction that suits you. All right. Have I got any comments here today? Let me see. Where are we? So, anyone? Yes. Weddings, cancellations. I know. So, are you all hearing me? Come on, I haven't seen any hearts for a while. Is anyone there? Can you all hear me? Do you understand? Please comment. Let me know that you are hearing me. Let me know that you understand what I'm asking of you. Can someone just give me some hearts or comment so I know that you're there? That would be great. All right, so energy's positive, clarity, you're uplifted. What that brings is the spark of light. That's what's missing. When you focus on dark thoughts, when you focus on what you believe the world is looking out there as dark, then you are not bringing the light in to you to watch that situation, to change what's happening. The light inside you shines into the world through your eyes. All right? You bring the spark of light in, then you can process it all. Then you can go, wow, what can I do next? What do I need to do next? Okay. So then you step up and you step out. You get up off your recliner in the lounge or from your bedroom or from your doldrums. You step up and you step out. You walk out your door and you look at nature and you look at the sky and you breathe in the air. And then you can attain your goals. How big or small they are, you can attain them because you have stepped on the first stepping stone. That's all it takes. You to go and put both feet on one thing and just be present with that one thing. Then when it's done, you get motivated for another and another stepping stone appears. Eventually, you are walking your life again on the stepping stones of change. Small steps, one at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. Now, when you're creating or designing something, when you're wanting to do something, and it could be as simple as weeding the garden, is what I'm talking about. When you're thinking about it, finding motivation toward it, starting to kickstart your motor toward it, but the mind is still negative. The mind comes in, and it says, oh, don't worry about that today. You can do that tomorrow. Or what's the point? They're going to grow back anyway because it's winter. Or, oh, wait till your gardener comes next week. Get him to do it. You don't need to do it. When you start to hear all these negatives come in, I want you to say this affirmation. And I want you to say to those negative statements, no, that's not who I am. And I want you to be strong and mindful of this. No, that's not who I am. I am a powerful manifester who creates amazing experiences that uplift my energy every day. Now, this could be as small as I manifested the energy to go weed my garden, or it could be as big as I manifested the motivation to create an amazing seminar, right? Or to write that book I wanted to write. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? So I'm going to say this affirmation one more time. So when you hear a negative thought pulling you back into unmotivation, you say in your mind or internally or even externally, it's your choice, but I want you to be strong. This is how I would do it. No, that's not who I am. I am a powerful manifester who creates amazing experiences that uplift my energy every day. That felt good. One more time. I'm talking to my negative thoughts that are keeping me unmotivated. No, that is not who I am. I am a powerful manifester who creates amazing experiences that uplift my energy every day. Wow, I can feel my body hyping up from that. One more time. No, that's not who I am. I am a powerful manifester who creates amazing experiences that uplift my energy every day. There you go. That's all it takes. Be the powerful manifester that you are. Get your motivation working. What is it you want? You want to be motivated, but you have to be motivated towards something. One little thing. Simple steps. All right, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed my live today on finding motivation in turbulent times. I would love for you to comment if you have had any ideas about what motivates you and what unmotivates you and how you can change that. Please comment below. I'd love to hear your stories and I can comment back for you. So love and blessings, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed this live. Hope it's given you a little bit more energy to get motivated in your life. Thank you. Bye.